and welcome back to PDF, everyone. As always, as the title says, we're going to talk about what happened last week in the Summer Game Fest, Xbox Direct, and of course Nintendo. Oh, sorry, Xbox Direct. No, Nintendo Direct and Xbox Game Showcase. So of course we'll leave Xbox for the last bit because we'll be having a special guest joining us, Zubaida. And yeah, that's it. So let's get on to it. We don't want to waste any time. All right. So as you guys can see, we're starting with the same Summer Game Show Fest. As always, I'm joined with Nado, the Wandering NPC. What are you most excited for right now? Go.
Well, I'm excited to see if people can actually hear me for once. Uh, we seem to always have audio issues. So yeah, if you can hear me, just say we can hear you.
Well, I just
If you
did the audio
can't,
check. Everyone can hear you.
all right. So yeah, I'm just finishing the Instagram post. But to answer your question, the one I am most excited about, I mean, you know the answer. I made a bet on it. You know the answer. Why don't you tell me?
Spyro, but that's from the Xbox part. So we can leave that for
Yeah.
later. What right now, let's open the links you've sent me and we can talk about Summer Game Fest 2026. Now,
Okay.
of course, what I'm most excited for here is Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Code Veronica.
Have you ever played it back in the day?
I have a long time ago, yeah.
Lovely. So I played only because we were both kids when we played it. I only played like during the very beginning when you got like the rocket, not the rocket launcher, the what you call it, the grenade launcher at the beginning. And yeah, I couldn't really finish the game because it was actually tough with the tank controls and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I understood is they are removing a part of like the silly comedy they're doing here and there.
Okay.
So it's not as silly as it used to be. It's taking a more serious route like the current remakes of Resident Evil 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Alright.
Other than that, let's see. Honestly, I gotta say, Capcom have
Yeah.
really outdone themselves with like their current remakes. Despite like what
Yeah.
happened to them with Monster Hunter Wilds,
Mm.
the Resident Evil line has been phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, obviously with Resident Evil, I don't really know if there's a game you could call a bad game. I think there was just one or two underwhelming ones. But with Resident Evil, you know what you get. It's a very simple formula end of the day. And if it works, why fix it, basically?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Though people were
Yeah.
really disappointed with Resident Evil 3 because it was really short. But the
Yeah,
same
I
thing could
can
be said about the
understand.
first iteration.
I can understand why, but yeah, I still wouldn't call it a bad game by any stretch of the
Oh no,
imagination.
absolutely not. It was short. That took you like what, less than 4 hours to properly finish the game, if you like knew where everything was. But other
Mm,
than that, no, it was enjoyable.
yeah.
Like I enjoyed the dodge mechanics and everything. Like you could just do a no-hit run if you perfected everything.
Hmm.
Let's see. This is a game that like almost everyone broke their controllers once or twice. Cuphead, Cuphead sequel, Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Mighty Cuphead Adventure, Cuphead sequel.
Yes.
I'm not the right guy to talk about this. I didn't. I have it
Oh
on my
my
wish list.
god. It is okay.
Yeah.
The first few levels are fine. Then when you get to the second part, it's still okay. But once you get towards the last 5 or 6 levels, you genuinely get frustrated how difficulty ramps up. But it was still enjoyable. But let's see. You could also like kind of skip the last boss if you took like another option. Spoiler alert, I
Okay.
guess. But of course, you're not gonna get the true ending.
Okay.
Mhm. Let's see. Now, this game, me and Obeida played it, Alien Isolation. We played Alien Isolation. No, not Isolation. Sorry, my bad. We're talking about Alien Fireteam. But I guess Alien Isolation it's a different game. So Alien Isolation,
It's a
I've also
different game
played it.
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also played Alien Isolation. It's the one where like you have to crawl through vents and everything, and it's like really gives you like that claustrophobic, like uneasiness, because you know there's the alien who's chasing you around. And this time the game is set in Kowarski Station. It's confirmed to be set in Kowarski Station, and an isolated base that is settled on a mysterious planet. So again, they're doing everything they did like what they do in the previous game, but with added improvements.
Okay.
Of course, then the one which really caught me off guard was Project Robot,
Gen Atlas.
Which was from the developer or like the game director of Echo and Shadow Colossus.
Yeah.
Fumito
Ueda.
yes. So Gen Atlas continues this thing like with gigantic beings and stone-like robots.
Yeah.
And it's apparently it's very similar to Shadow Colossus.
Have you played Shadow of Colossus? Because I have.
I also have, and I understand why people really, really like are attached to that game and are happy to see Gen Atlas coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I also understand why it's so divisive. It's a lot of people seem to like the journey more than that takes you to the monsters. But other people are saying, "Oh, it feels like a very empty game." I can understand both points of views, but
Which
I
one?
thought it was a fun
the Last
game.
Guardian? I mean, sorry,
No, Shadow of Colossus.
Shadow Colossus, my bad. Why did I say Last Guardian?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I get it. Because, like, it technically is just, like, from one boss to another. There's no, like, many things you gotta kill around. And it's just, like, you on your horse from point A to point B. Fight the Colossus. Rinse and repeat 12 times. And then you just get that weird ending with the tentacles.
Yeah.
So this one I do find interesting. Blood Message. Set in the last period of the periods of the Tang Dynasty. Made by NetEase Games and 24 Entertainment, Ilian Lee Studio. Apparently, yes, it's set in as mentioned, the Tang Dynasty at the year 848 AD, and I think the Tang Dynasty ended around 900 and something AD. We're not talking about history now, but they're just technically dealing with one of the hardship, which was one of the largest dynasties in China was facing through. I wonder if it's gonna be like tackling like when they were fighting the Umayyad dynasty, or maybe it could be one of like the other maybe Jurchen hordes or like the Mongol hordes they were dealing with. Not really sure. And what I gotta Google like because this is just wait for AD Tang Dynasty. There we go. Major territorial triumph against ethnic Han general Zhang Yichao led to success in the Tibetan Empire. Okay, wait, so they're going against the Tibet Empire? Seems like it. Okay, so so apparently they're dealing with a revolt in the civil war in the Tibetan Empire. Zhang Yichao, a prominent local landowner in the Donghan region, organized a Han and other ethnic groups to overthrow the Tibetan garrison. Restoration of Tang. Following the successful report, Zhang offered his allegiance to Emperor Xuanzong of Tang, who later recognized him as the military governor of new established Gyuyi Circuit. Okay, so it is technically the Tibetan Empire against the Tang Dynasty. Okay. We barely get anything that like where we see like Tibet be like an antagonist. And a lot of people don't know this, but despite them being Buddhists, they were an empire. Alright, so Stranger Than Heaven reveals release date and wild new cast member. Stranger Than Heaven has been a highly anticipated ever since they announced the game in 2024. Let me double check Stranger of Heaven.
Yeah, it's that game with Tupac in it.
Yeah, I'm just. It's kind of reminds me of this thing. It's made by this thing, what you call the Like a Dragon, or what's the other this thing? Like a Dragon slash Yakuza.
Yakuza, you're
Yeah,
thinking of the Yakuza series.
Yakuza series. Yeah. So it's the same creators, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
What are the creators' names, if you don't mind?
Surgeon in Heaven is coming adventure. A distant prequel to the Like a. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is a prequel to Like a Dragon.
It is part of the Yakuza franchise, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. And set to be released on January 15th, 2027. So we're not like in 7 months.
Okay, so I'm assuming that maybe it's like the Yakuza in the 1990s.
I
But
guess. But wait, wasn't the
but
Yakuza itself set in the 80s?
yeah, that's what I'm confused about. So
But if
because
Tupac's there, then yes, it's gonna be in the early 90s.
okay, can you go to the plot of the game if there is any? Like just go to the wiki or whatever there is.
Of course. Let's go. Actually, let's go
Yeah.
to the Steam page.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. A 50-year saga of those with nowhere to go with a desperate struggle to find a home. San Francisco, 1915? What?
Okay.
This is
Uh.
pre-World War. This is during World War One.
Yeah. Born to American father, Japanese mother. Okay, yeah, so probably going through how the Japanese were persecuted back in the US in the 1910s. They were also, we're not going to get into the historical stuff, but basically, that we're going to look at his journey. Although I don't know what Tupac has to do with any of this.
Wait, hold on. I'll tell you this thing. So it's not only set in one era, it's set in 5
Hmm,
eras
okay.
and 5 different cities. So it's gonna cover like a bunch of things. So we got 1915, Kokura Fukuoka.
Yeah.
19
Fukuoka.
yeah, 1929, Kuro Hiroshima. 1943, Minami Osaka.
Okay.
1951, Atami
Adam
Shizuoka.
Shizuoka.
And 1965, Shinjuku, Tokyo.
Shinjuku. Yeah.
Shinjuku? Oh my god. That's where that specific
Hmm.
anime took place. Which one? All of them. So maybe I guess it might end where we see Tupac. I'm not sure,
Maybe.
but I'm guessing it covers like the rise of the yakuza, certain families.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. I'm assuming so. I mean, how else is Tupac involved? I don't know, but hey, we'll find out.
We'll find out. All right, so I don't know how to read this one specific, but Hakes.
Maybe I have no idea.
So let's see. The trailer for Trippy Co-op Survival Hacks. I guess we should play that one, this thing. Looks fun. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Because we don't know much
All right.
about it, but
Yeah, all I know is like a co-op survivor shooting thing. That's it.
I'm looking at the images. Dead Astronauts. Is this their first game? It is their first game. So, are they a team who made something specific? Like Dead Astronauts. Never heard of this developer team. Let's check them out. Let's get
Okay.
more info about them.
Dead astronauts. I mean, that's a cool name to be honest. But are you sure? Like, I was just gonna say astronauts, space, aliens. It makes sense.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We're on a mission to reshape open world technical experiences. But who are your team?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'll release that much information quite yet, so let's just wait for a while until we get more info.
So I'm guessing it's just new people, because they usually, if there's a game company which has veterans, they would really, announce who or what their veterans worked on.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? Actually, let me go on their LinkedIn page. Let's see. People. There we go. Community manager. Six handsome. A lot of them are actually the same. Like,
See,
is that
LinkedIn.
Ragnar Lothbrok?
It- no, his name is clearly LinkedIn member. You need to learn how to read.
I know, right? But then no. But then we have Siggy
Miss
Sadstorm.
Sigge Sandstrom. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, a lot. They sound either
All right. So
Swedish or
one of their
Danish
yeah,
or
okay.
something.
Their CEO and co-founders ex Ubisoft
Ex
and
Ubisoft,
ex Ubisoft and ex Warner Brothers.
ex Warner Brothers, really.
Yeah, I'll click on his profile right now. Eric Moran.
You've
And ex
you've really
Starcom.
zoomed in. I cannot see shit.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. What's Starcom? Communication. Yes. Space. I don't know. There's a lot of Starcoms. But yeah, Eric Moran right here.
Yeah,
Can you see, or do I have to zoom in for you? There we go.
yeah.
Better?
Hang on. Okay, I've managed to fix it on my end.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
Eric Moran. Yeah, all right.
he's
Good
ex
books,
Ubisoft and ex
University.
Starcom.
Swedish, almost definitely Swedish.
Let's see. He was what was his thing? He was the lead international project manager in Ubisoft. He was also senior brand engagement manager. In Warner Bros. He was product manager. And let's see, Starcom. He was digital planner and buyer. I guess it's like a telecom company. So what is Starcom? Advertising
Yeah,
services. Oh, okay, so he's more towards marketing. Because he is part like he doesn't really work in game dev. But either way, it's like
okay.
he does have a decent profile in the gaming industry.
All right.
All right, let's see. Well, this is a game I play usually with friends. Dead by Daylight. It's on its 10th anniversary, and they had a very funky trailer. And yeah, that's it. They're just like they're bringing in. They're doing a new crossover with Pennywise.
Okay.
Let's see. Then we got this game, Mortal Shell 2. Have you ever played Mortal Shell 1?
I have not.
It's an open world RPG. It's very. It was all right. I didn't get much into it. It did sell me
Okay.
on thing, but I guess whoever's gonna cover Mortal Shell 2, good for you. Then we're gonna cover Sand and Sand Rages of Sophie. Yeah, Rages of Sophie. What is this strange game? So you're making
Like a train heist kind of game, maybe?
no. It's more like that.
Hang on, Western, focus on survival, base building, extraction. Okay.
So you build a base and you just attack each other. Oh, here's a funny thing. If you remember that Wild West movie with Will Smith,
Which one?
There's one.
Are you talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly?
Is it? Hold on. I think
That's
so.
the only one I know him in.
Yeah, that's the one then. The one where like there's a giant arachnid robot. If you remember the guy with who's in the wheelchair, who like builds these mechanical stuff. So technically, you ride one of these and start attacking each other. But is it like is it PVE or is it PvP?
I have no idea.
Steampunk Western based on the game extraction.
Okay, so it's called Wild West. I was thinking of something completely different.
It's Wild West. Yep, yeah. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Because I was thinking, wait a minute, like the good, the bad, and the ugly is a serious Western. What you said does not sound serious.
Not at all. But yeah, if you listen, just type Wild West in Google Images, big robot, spider tank. You can see like technically in this game you ride the spider tanks and you attack each other. So the way you see this game, it doesn't like it gives me a PvP vibe.
I think it does look like it.
Then
Yeah.
they also announced Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Well, not announced. They just
We've
showed another
we've
trailer.
known this for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
it's
just
not
announced
really.
another trailer. But here's the thing which I didn't see: the last Ronin, the one which is when all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles die and only one of them survives, which is Mikey, and he becomes like the dark. I believe it's Mikey who survives as the last Ronin. That's what.
Yeah.
Let me double check. I think
Yeah,
it's
I've heard of the comics. I've never actually read them or seen anything that has the last Ronin in them. Yeah, Michelangelo.
yeah, Mikey's the last survivor. So yeah, this is like
Yeah.
the darkest iteration of Ninja Turtles.
Mm.
And honestly, I've heard nothing but praise from it. So this is great that they're bringing this to, and it's from this thing, Platinum Games, the one who made Bayonetta and Nier Automata. So these guys have a very good track record. So I hope, well, I'm not even sure. Is the combat going to be similar to that?
No idea, honestly.
Wait, let me double check the last Ronin game. Did they show gameplay? Let's see. Gameplay. Because I did not see this. Search. Oh, there's a bit of this thing. Gameplay, hold on.
And emotional storytelling
so let's
has the
watch it
potential
together.
to make The Last Ronin one of the most mature.
Should I put the link for this thing? Everyone can read this thing.
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty, hold on. We'll just do this so that anyone who's with us, they can see the link. We'll watch it for a bit. Let's see, podcast. There we go. Add this. HTML. Actually, hold on. Let's just do. Come on, I know where it is. Oh, there it is. Browser. There we go. So now everyone's watching this for the stream.
For decades, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have fought side by side, taking on Shredder, the Foot Clan, and countless threats to New York City. But in one of the darkest stories ever told in TMNT history, only a single turtle remains alive. This is the story of The Last Ronin, and now it's being transformed into one of the most ambitious TMNT video games ever created. Based on the critically acclaimed comic series, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin promises a mature, emotional, and action-packed experience, unlike anything fans have seen from the franchise before. With comparisons being made to modern action RPGs such as God of War, players are eager to discover how this darker version of the TMNT universe will translate into a video game. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into everything we know so far about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin, including the story, gameplay, setting, development details, and why this game could become the most important TMNT title ever made.
I'm Raphael, founder of Turtle Strong Style. I'm a mean, green, fighting machine.
Perhaps the most important aspect of The Last Ronin is its emotional narrative. This isn't simply a game about defeating enemies. It's a story about grief, loss, family, and redemption. The surviving turtle carries the memories of his brothers everywhere he goes, and those memories are expected to influence both the gameplay and the story. Flashbacks could allow players to experience key moments from the past, including missions featuring the original Turtle team. These sequences would provide emotional context while helping players understand how the world reached its current state. The combination of action and emotional storytelling has the potential to make The Last Ronin one of the most mature and compelling TMNT
I don't think we have
experiences.
to watch all of that, but yeah, we get the point.
And
Unfortunately,
well,
we.
yeah.
We
Well,
have way too many
now
games
thank
to
you,
talk
Mobex.
about.
What was the YouTube channel we watched? We gotta thank them for that video.
Yeah.
Mobex game. All right, well, it came out.
All right.
So yeah, as we mentioned before, it's like the last turn in Turtle, everything. We saw a bit of the gameplay. That was lovely. Let's see. Now going back to the list we were talking about, we are a bit short on time, but we can still continue.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. We can continue for a bit.
Let's just go through some of the main attractions. I think.
Of course. Let's see. Gundam Rogue Orbit. I gotta say Gundam.
Gundam.
Gundam Rouge Orbit.
Yeah.
But it's this thing. The game's for 2027. No proper announcement date, but the year is the
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a Gundam game.
Yeah.
That's right, Crossfire. That is one of the biggest games that was announced over there. Crossfire, which is made by Exploitation and Call of Duty devs. But I was surprised, like, it wasn't even first person, it was third person. Like, with the abilities and everything, it was just out of the blue for me. Because, you know, these people have worked exclusively on first person games. So, it looks interesting. There aren't any ugly characters. But yeah, well, as everyone has seen the trailer, it looked really interesting. It's a special ops type of game with abilities. And yeah, I didn't really want to see much of the trailer because I'd rather leave the rest for a surprise. But what was most interesting from this thing, it was Guild Wars 3. Have you ever played Guild Wars 3?
I have not played Guild Wars 1 or 2, and 3 is not out yet.
Okay.
So I cannot play Guild Wars 3.
My bad. I meant Guild Wars 2. Okay, so I've never played Guild Wars 1, but I have played Guild Wars 2 when it was first released. But I've never played the DLCs themselves or the expansions. Because, well, of course, I was more of a WoW fan, but I still played Guild Wars all the way towards the end. Guild Wars, like, the base vanilla. Guild Wars 2 with base vanilla. With the story and everything, finished it all. I still joined from time to time with friends doing PvP content, etc. But yeah, it was fun. Like, I'm not gonna say the game was like a bland or anything. It was really fun back in its time. It was really innovative for what it used to give us. It's free to play. Guild Wars 2 is free to play currently. You can join the game with no added cost. I think the only cost is you gotta buy the latest expansions to experience endgame. But other than that, the community is chill, and the character customization is one of the best. Go chars, which are like these humanoid lions, they do not look furries, so they're actually good type of, you know, anthropomorphic animals. But they announced it's gonna be the next evolution to an MMORPG. I'm excited to see where it goes. This is actually a prequel to Guild Wars 1, no less. So probably you can't play as a char. But other than that, it's not like during Guild Wars 1 where it's the apex of the human empire. So we'll see. When we get more information, we'll talk about it more. Let's see. And Abyss, Last Harbor, Virtua Fighter Crossroads, RuneScape Dragon Balls was already announced. Soulframe, which is what was made by the creators of Warframe. It's a new game. It's more fantasy than sci-fi. Grounded 2, it was already there. Mafia: The Old Country, Amsterdam 1666, which is from the ex-developer of which is from the original creator of Assassin's Creed. And I guess he couldn't get the IP, so he made his own new IP, and it has a lot to do with the witchcraft and everything. And here's the funny thing: if this is like, you know, well, how am I supposed to say this? The funny thing is, so in the game you see that there are witch trials and everything, and then there are actual witches. So in this fictional universe, the witch trials are actually, you know what I'm gonna say, right? Valid.
They're justified. People,
yes, they're
people are not crazy.
Exactly.
So here's the thing, like the very second they started showing this trailer, right? A lot of people thought they were announcing Assassin's Creed Hex. Yeah, a lot of people thought that. But no, it turns out to be the reason it gives Assassin's Creed vibe is because it's also from a ex-Ubisoft developer who had to fight for I believe 6 years or something to get this IP done. and I don't know the specifics, but she did it. The game, she is about to release the game. Good for her, because we need more competition.
No, we don't even know about competition. These are the people who set a standard to the gaming landscape, so they deserve the respect.
Hmm.
And oh, here's the thing that I didn't expect, but like when I was watching the Summer Game Fest, I was just sitting up like, and I just saw like angel wings and like one with a dark wing, one with like one with like black wings, one with white wings. I was like, this is definitely Aeon 2. And lo and behold, it was just Aeon 2 announced. I was like, oh wow, okay. I wasn't. When in the WhatsApp group, you saw me talking about. I was like, Aeon 2. Let's see, Monster Hunter Wild, Ascendance announced, Swords of Legends, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels
Hot
Event
Wheels.
Rush, Sonic Racing,
Sonic,
Attack on Titan.
Sonic Racing. I saw that Attack on Titan 3, and I'm like, wait, there was an Attack on Titans 2?
Apparently,
Because I know there's an Attack of Titans game 1. When did they release 2? And why, if they did not release 2, why are they skipping to 3?
I don't know. Like, I'm guessing they released 2, but we just went under the radar. Then of course we have Sterile Blade Blood Rain. It's a again. I think it's a I think it was a prequel or a sequel. I'm not sure.
It's a sequel.
It's a sequel. Okay.
Yeah.
Brand
New protagonists and everything. So
and it's no longer stuck with PlayStation. So it's going multi-platform. Yay. Street Fighter 6 announcements. Final Fantasy 7. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7 Revelations. That was actually something big.
yeah.
Yeah, and of course this is like this last in the trilogy of the Final Fantasy 7 series. I don't
Do you think we'll get an option to tell Aerith, just stay home today, okay? Do you?
You know, I didn't finish. I'm still playing through Final Fantasy Revelation. No, not Revelation. What's that?
No, I don't know, man.
Hold on.
I lost.
It's right here. Hold on. Let me see. Final Fantasy.
Where's Kaz when you need him? He's the guy with the Rebirth.
Yes. So
yeah,
I'm still playing through Rebirth. It's actually very long.
There's
a lot of side quests. I'm just like I got exhausted, stopped. And I'm like, okay, I'll just take a break and I'll get back to it, which eventually I will.
Yeah.
Let's see then. That's it. That was the end of the Summer Game Fest. Let's go to Nintendo. Where are you? There you are.
Do we have an ETA on our bed?
About that.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'm.
Okay, so first one.
Well, since I'm the one with the Nintendo, should I really take the lead here?
It's all yours. It's all yours. There you go. So we get for you. Enjoy.
All right. First things first. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. There's been rumors about this game returning, about the remake for a while now, and now it's back exclusively for Nintendo Switch 2. What I'm about to say. So here's the thing. I don't think I played it on the 3DS. I believe I was looking for the 3DS version multiple times. I never found it. So this is going to be my first experience with the game when it comes out.
We definitely will see that.
Yeah. So I don't know how you're gonna stream it. For some reason, the streaming doesn't work with my my Nintendo Switch 2. But I'm sure we'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So as far as the Zelda games go, I've played most of them. Like I'm not just the Switch games, though, what they call Breath of the Wild and the sequel. No, I've played a lot of Zelda games.
I remember you had the Game Boy versions too.
I did have the Game Boy versions as well, although I never finished them because I was a dumb kid. Yeah. I also play that very weird. I think you gave it to me. That weird
the
train.
One with the train. Yeah, I was gonna bring it up.
Yeah. So I did enjoy those games. Honestly, here is something that might be a bit of a hot take. I did not enjoy Majora's Mask.
Really?
I thought the game was basically the game rushes you a lot because you have 3 days
You
to
have
get
a timed
everything
event,
done.
yeah.
Then you have to use the ocarina and reverse time. And when you reverse time, you lose all your money and all your items. At some point, I just got frustrated, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can keep playing this. Like, it's not like I played it for 5 minutes and dropped it. I played it for like a good 5-10 hours. I couldn't get into it as much as the other Zelda games, not because it's a bad game, just because the core mechanic of the game just frustrated me. But yeah, anyway, so Ocarina of Time, I've never played it, and this is probably probably the most anticipated Nintendo Switch 2 game this year for me.
Definitely.
Right, so next is Kingdom Hearts 4. That yeah, that came out of nowhere.
That was
Uh,
just like I never played I never played the Kingdom Hearts series because I just don't like the fan base, so it just always put me off.
I did not play every Kingdom Hearts game. I played some of them. I liked them. I feel obviously there are flaws in the game and all that, but it's fine. Kingdom Hearts 4, I did not expect this one bit.
No one expected this because usually it's always attached to the PlayStation IP.
Yeah, exactly. If it did come out, we'd all expect it to come out on PlayStation. Instead, it's going to be a Switch 2 game.
Is it exclusive to Switch 2 or?
That's what I'm wondering.
Let me check for you. You can keep talking.
So yeah, if you like the first 2-3 Kingdom Hearts games, then I'm sure you'll be interested in trying this out as well. We don't know very much about this, but as usual, I think you're going to be Sora accompanied by Donald and Goofy. For those of you who don't know what Kingdom Hearts is, you might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I'm just thinking, without context, the whole idea of Kingdom Hearts is actually a very funny one if you think about it. Right? So you're like, yeah, there's this very dark, epic, not necessarily dark, kind of dark, epic action RPG kind of game, and you have companions. Who are those companions? Donald and Goofy. Yeah. So okay, hang on. So Mickey Mouse will also be a playable character. Okay.
Oh, okay. But by the way, regarding the platforms, it's actually releasing on all platforms: PS5,
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2, Windows, and Xbox Series S and X.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. So Kingdom Hearts Collection, these are just remakes. Basically, I have nothing new to say about them.
Yeah, so you get Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remakes, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, Kingdom Hearts 3 and Remind DLC, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 to 3. Oh, that's just a mouthful. All right.
Yeah.
Finish up your point, and our special guest will be joining us in a bit, but we'll still finish Nintendo and then we'll go to Xbox.
Hang on. So just scroll up for a bit. I'll tell you when to scroll down. Okay, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. This is something I'm kind of looking forward to, honestly, especially with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Basically, it's basically you just take the controllers and you control your Mii. I think you still control your Mii in this game. Okay, yes, written there. You create a Mii character, and you just play. You play tennis. You play volleyball, bowling, whatever it is with your Joy-Con 2. It's a good way to get moving. If you like the original Switch resorts, you might want to check this out. Let's move on. Okay. Scroll down. The Dusk Blood. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know very much about this. Okay, then is Xenoblade Genesis, a new Xenoblade game. I played one Xenoblade game. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was fun, but it took me a while to really get into it, a while to understand the mechanics. But once you understand the mechanics, it's very rewarding, very satisfying to get right. This is the kind of what do you say? It's a kind of battle system that Pokemon that Pokemon ZA tried to implement, but they chickened out and made it way too simplistic instead of being dedicated to the whole learning curve thing. I think Xenoblade is a good game. Uh, Maybe not a day one purchase for me, but I'll check it out probably sometime down the line. So let's move on.
Sorry, there we go.
Pokemon Pokobia free update and pay DLC. I have probably 50 to 60 hours in Pokopia at this point. I did not expect that. And
Yeah,
I
it's
think we've been
actually
joined by our
you've
guest.
really enjoyed the game, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I've enjoyed Pokopia a lot. It's like Animal Crossing meets Minecraft meets Pokemon. It's very fun. It's genuinely way more fun than I thought it would be. It is addicting, honestly, and it is such a chill Pokemon game. You can do whatever you want. You can like there are goals you can achieve. Obviously, there's a story, but you're not pressured to play the story if you don't want to. You can just do whatever you want. It's a very fun, very relaxing game. If you enjoy Animal Crossing, I think you'll enjoy this one more than the Animal Crossing on the Switch, and that is saying something. You may not believe it, but that is saying something.
All right, let's take a short
And
second over here. We'll introduce our special guest, Obeide. Welcome.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
All right, so we'll finish off
oh,
Nintendo right now, and once we're done, we get to talk all about Xbox and
all right.
and like you
Let
have
me,
like the entire platform for yourself. So, Nader, please
all right.
continue.
All right, let me just finish up Pokopia. So to tell you what they're introducing, it is now a paid DLC, and in this case, I say a paid DLC is fine because they're introducing a new area, a new mechanics, new outfits, new furniture, new Pokemon to get involved. So if it's paid DLC, but they're giving you tons of new content, I don't mind it at all. So yeah, let's move on. Minecraft, you know what Minecraft is. I don't have to explain to anyone what Minecraft is. Orbitals, no idea. Onimusha, we discussed this last time. Fire Emblem, I've never actually played the Fire Emblem games, but I'll be open to checking it out. The Donkey Kong Challenge. I really need to get the Donkey Kong Bonanza game first, then I can talk about Donkey Kong Challenge. But it's Donkey Kong. So yeah, let's move on. Deltarune, I don't know that much about it.
Deltarune is the same creator of this thing.
Of Undertale. Yeah.
Undertale, yes. I've played a bit. I played only chapter 1, so it's free on Steam, so you can check it out if you want.
Yeah. We have a new Dragon Quest game. Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. And here, guess what you can do in this game? You capture and you train creatures.
But that's always been a part of this thing, the Dragon Quest series, like especially Dragon Quest 7. They really went in depth with it.
Yeah. What do you think Pokemon will try to do anything here?
Definitely.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen. I don't know
That's an
that
old
much
game.
about it.
That's a Dark Arisen is a very old
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. So moving on, Rhythm Paradise Groove, truly the most epic of epic games. But yeah, Splatoon Raiders, and didn't really play Splatoon that much, honestly.
So wait, is
Star Fox,
Raiders like a part of like no? It's a single player focus.
it's a single player. This one, yeah. So
Okay, so it's like it's more story. Okay.
you create your own character, own gadgets, and all that. I think it's like a story mode thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Star Fox, something a lot of people have been waiting for. I unfortunately have never played the Star Fox game, so I cannot share your hype.
This is it got re-released multiple times. Once on the 3DS, and now again they're like remaking the game again, but again better graphics.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So Big Walk has come from the same guys who made that Goose game.
I love
So it's
that Goose Game.
yeah. I should. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm sure it's going to be silly. It's gonna be funny. So okay, yeah, that's all I know. Devil May Cry, of course, and yeah, Rayman Legends. We've talked about this. Ninjala, no
So
idea.
yeah, we
Basically,
everything
from
we've
here
talked
on
about.
out, I don't know much about them.
Yeah, no. So everything else we've talked about previously, so we're not gonna cover them. And now we
Yeah,
are going to talk about the big kahuna itself, Xbox. Aveda,
the
go
box
for
of
it.
X.
I mean, you want me to start, Ben? It's your show. You should be
I
the
know
Well,
one
it's my show,
the
but like
the order the
I
order
guess
in
I'll
which
ask
let's.
you the most important
How about
question.
this? How about this? We can do this. You introduce the game, and he
I
can
know,
talk about the
yeah,
game. We
that's
can
the
discuss it.
thing. That I was about to do that. I was just about to do that because like they opened with one of the best awaited games like I've been waiting for, and I've been playing with me and Obeda. We play with like our other friends, and they've introduced like, lot of amazing game modes in it. Gears of War, like just they're changing a lot of things. They're changing a few things with Gears of War because what I know is they've announced that you can no longer hop around with the squatting ability. But go for it. What are you excited about Gears of War E-Day? Like, what is it you're looking forward to?
I mean, it's pretty much just a return to the old gritty, nihilistic atmosphere and tone of the first two Gears games in particular, especially the first one.
The third one was also
And
pretty depressing.
yeah, it was actually they were all pretty nihilistic, but I think the first one were, I think exceptionally, the first one was exceptionally dark compared to the other two.
No, I think
But,
two was the darkest
yeah,
for me.
I mean, this is pretty much just like an apocalyptic Gears game that
Like it's like
really
the
narrows it
apocalypse
down.
hitting.
Yeah, like it's an apocalypse pretty much, and so that's one of the big things that I'm looking forward to is how they really tell the story of what happened and like all of the ensuing chaos. And if we go and talk about like things that they had already showed within the game itself, we got the sliding, we got the clambering over things. You can jump over things now. Apparently,
Finally,
they
we
also
had to
got
wait
rid of.
20 years to jump in Gears.
Apparently, they also got rid of. I don't know if you know, but the wall bang.
The wall bang, that's the thing I was talking about. Like, where you can no longer like just jump between wall to wall.
Slipping and slide, and yeah, we
Mhm.
call that just slipping and slide. And so they got rid of probably the most annoying, worst aspect of the gameplay.
Toxic bullshit.
Yeah, dude. And not only that, it's like a 4-player co-op campaign. And the big thing that Asha said at the end of the initial gameplay trailer was,
Xbox exclusive.
it is an Xbox console exclusive. Well, I'm trying to like imagine, I feel bad for like any sucker with a big head who got rid of his Xbox because he thought that the game was coming on PlayStation, and now he's gonna have to watch us play Gears on Xbox with
Or
when he
PC.
has no Xbox. Man, I feel bad for that kind of person.
Poor dude. Poor. For me, I'm the most thing I'm excited for is like the 12 player mode. Like we can actually have like no longer someone can be left behind. We can actually have like a
Well,
big group.
well, I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, but I know that it's a 4-player party, but you're also partying up with like 2 other 4-player parties for a total of 12, right?
Yes.
I don't know if this is a 12. Can you host a private 12-player game custom match for Horde Siege, or is this only online? Or if
I
it
hope
is
you could, because that would be really
offline,
fun.
or if you can play it offline, that's fine. But again, is this something where you're gonna have to organize with people, or is it just okay 4 players and then think of
Join a
something
random
like a
party.
battle royale or like something from like Call of Duty, where you can say, okay, well, we can have up to 6 players, but after 6, that's it. We can't go and play these bigger game modes that have 20 plus, or like Battlefield,
Yeah, Battlefield Zero is stuck to 4 or 5. No, 4. Even though it would be better if you want to bring
So
much
yeah,
more.
when we're talking about E-Day here, it's like everything that you could have possibly wanted in a Gears game. And if I just can go and harp back on that exclusive part of it, I'm not sure you've been like on social media, Celery, but have never seen so many grown men complain about a certain game not coming to their platform after port begging for the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, right? Because like I think
I mean, it's gone absolutely insane. Like, so Sony can pull stuff from Steam, no problem. Nobody says a word. But oh man, if Xbox does it, oh, Xbox is dead. Xbox is not serious. They're not like I can give you some of the worst accounts that have actually made it worse than it is. But the fact that it's exclusive, honestly, put that in my veins.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, it is weird that like certain fan bases like they tend to get annoyed by this. Like, I was annoyed when PlayStation announced like they're no longer bringing their well, PlayStation, the way they announced it was they're bringing their multiplayer stuff, but they're not bringing their what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah,
Single player games.
single player games. Yes. So if you want to enjoy the single
No
player games like
story driven games, no
God of War,
Spider-Man, for
Alpha,
example.
Spider-Man, Wolverine, no, you have to come on their platform. While if it's multiplayer like
But
Helldivers 2, etc., no, it's gonna be on both, I guess.
but here's the thing, right? So I'm trying to understand. If I'm a consumer, okay, why would I buy a platform or why would I buy a console if the best games on that console are coming to the console I own, right? So, like I mentioned before, there are people that will sell their Xbox or give it away because they think, oh well, Gears is coming to PlayStation now. Why would I want to do it? And then she does the most boss thing ever, pulls it from being multiplat, and while she got like a 100% A plus 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 rating from all Xbox fanboys, it's been pretty bad on the like even these so-called video game journalists have been doing everything and anything possible just to like for example, yesterday it was reported that Gears EA has a $400 million spent $400 million on developing the game, and for somebody to report this quote unquote and be like, see, this is not sustainable. We can't be having this. All these games are expensive. They have to bring it to like. Do you know what I mean? Like the port
Yes.
begging has gone so bad, has gone so pathetic. This is where we are now. And the
Yeah,
best
trust
part is,
trust me. We will get to these gaming journalists in a special episode someday. If you want to join us
Yeah.
for that, you're more than welcome.
but yeah, man, I mean, it's gotten bad. And like I mentioned, the minimum she could have done was bring it exclusive, and then they say, oh well, Xbox, they don't buy games. To be honest, I do plan on buying E-Day at some point in time in the future because I'm not planning on having Game Pass Ultimate forever. So, but because I do have Game Pass Ultimate now, I mean, I can like wait for the right time to buy it, or like right before my Ultimate expires, I'll just go on like a spending spree and buying a bunch of stuff that's no longer on that is on Game Pass that I'll no longer have access to.
Hmm.
But there was a discussion that in order to make up for the price of cost, for the production and for the development of the game, they said that there's a possibility they may remove first party games on day one on Game Pass in the future.
I've heard that,
Which
yes.
honestly, which honestly I think is not bad as long as they decrease the price of Ultimate again to like $17 or $15, something like this.
Back in the day
I
it
think
was
it's fair.
$15. It was really good.
Yeah, like I don't mind if they do that, honestly.
I think if that's I think that's the case, like they'll come back after 6 months, then people wouldn't have an issue.
They did that with COD, didn't they? They removed
Yes.
it from Game Pass day one, but then they said, okay, after a year you can play it. But I mean, I'm not really crazy about COD these days. Like, I don't care if it's day one on Game Pass. I mean, the COD people will buy it regardless.
Speaking of COD, there's new COD game that was announced.
Yeah, so Modern Warfare 4. Honestly, dude, I don't have much to say about it. I mean, looks like a sequel to Modern Warfare 3 that was released 3 years ago.
Though I am
Uh,
interested to why they went with like the Japanese or like the Asianistic type of 4, you know?
because the Korean, which is what it is, it's a Korean symbol, the Korean alphabet. I mean, it looks like a 4, but I forgot what it actually means in the language. But since the game is happening in North and South Korea,
Okay,
I mean,
that would explain it.
unless, oh, you just found this out just now?
No, I also because I don't give two damns about Call of Duty anymore, so I didn't even bother researching this.
Oh. So yeah, in my like I said, the COD people, they'll buy it. I'm not probably gonna. I will not buy it. Definitely not.
Definitely.
Um,
Yeah, but
but
like
yeah,
there's always like those people who will always buy a Call of Duty game no matter
that's the
what.
thing, right? Does the game have a ball or a gun? That's pretty much primarily what people are playing these days, or free-to-play stuff.
Oh wait, hold on. There's a bunch of comments here. Who needs a due diligence for a podcast? What do you mean by that comment? It's normal to release games on a master roll. Games will roll up in you. Hello, hello. No, Nintendo ain't going. You never know. Nintendo's just you never know. But going back to this thing, speaking of this exclusivity, Halo and Fable, they are still coming to PlayStation.
I mean, they are
Now,
coming to PlayStation,
mhm.
but
But the way I'm
so
thinking
we'll start
about
with.
is now I'll tell you my theory, and I guess you could agree or disagree with it. The way I see that why Halo and Fable are coming to PlayStation is because either one, they already have things ready to churn out on the console, or that what's the word? They want to try bring in more fan bases to get into these games, Halo and Fable, because Fable it's its first release on multi-platform because it was always an Xbox exclusive. While Halo, it's only a single player game. There's no multiplayer attached to it. There is no risk unless like people want to go, oh, I want to play Halo MCC. I gotta get an Xbox.
I mean, we can start with Halo. So
Go ahead.
if you were to give like a couple of reasons why they're even remaking EE again, what reasons would you like?
Well,
What
one,
could you conclude
I
or
want to revivify the Halo hype. Two, I'd say I want to bring a new generation into Halo because, well, it's a very old game and only my and your like our generation played it. Any other generation is just attached to anything else like COD or Fortnite, and they only know like Master Chief from Fortnite.
well, here's my take on it. So let's start with okay, so it's the 25th anniversary of the first game, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So 25th anniversary of the first game. There's a celebration of the original, and they're, remaking it to celebrate. In addition to, being Xbox's 25th year. The second reason, they are moving to a new engine, which is Unreal Engine 5, I believe they're using. Because every single Halo game since literally the first one up until Halo Infinite has used the same engine and has just had it just built on top of, right? So if Halo 1 set the foundation, every single game that came after put like or built like a different level using different kinds of bricks. And that thing has been like teetering for the last 5 or 10 years. So they just said, you know what? Screw it. Let's just switch to Unreal Engine. It'll be easier for all the developers to make, and it'll be easier for us being Microsoft, hire contractors, and instead of teaching them how to use this slip space engine that has been ancient, um, it'll be just easy for them just to make whatever comes after. So any game Halo game that comes after this will definitely be an Unreal Engine. And the third reason was obviously to bring this to PlayStation. And because they tried to bring it to PlayStation, Sony wanted to show Halo at the state of play, but Asha Sharma pulled it at the last second.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yes. So they were actually planning on showing Halo, and the trailer or the gameplay trailer that they had showed, I think the day after the Xbox One, at state of play. But that would have caused the most disgusting firestorm ever. Right? Like,
Yeah.
imagine bringing Mario to Xbox. And actually, if you watch the trailer, it says at the bottom says captured on a PS5 Pro.
Ooh, that would have been nasty. That would have been nasty.
So that's actually the reason I would say why they're even making this thing in the first place. And I would say that's actually the primary reason why, is just to bring it to PlayStation. But I am very confident when I say that this will probably be the first and last one that they bring to
Okay.
PlayStation.
Okay. I could see it.
unless
No, I could see it. That they're
unless they
as I
remake
mentioned.
unless they remake Halo 2 and Halo 3, like given this, in the same context that they're remaking this. Honestly, dude, if you haven't played a game made 22 years ago, like, come on.
But then again, like the current generation of gamers, like the young ones, they haven't gotten a chance to try out Halo.
Oh, but Halo 7, for example, or like the sequel to Infinite with the multiplayer, oh, dude, that's Xbox exclusive.
No,
Oh,
definitely.
no, that's
Definitely.
not, yeah, that's not coming to PlayStation, man. And
Mm,
again,
let's see.
people are just begging, like, oh no, why would you pull Halo off PlayStation? I don't know, why would you pull Ghost of Yote off Steam?
I couldn't give two damns about that game.
Right, but I
Let's see.
mean, when you're
But I
trying to build a
understand.
business, and then
Yeah.
about Fable,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah, Fable.
same thing applies.
But have you played the Fable 1 and 2 and 3? Like,
I
cause I
have played
know.
all of them. I did not finish the first one because I couldn't play it because it drove me nuts, but I loved the second and the third one.
Oh, I finished the first one. It's my favorite. No, wait.
The
What drove you nuts
second
about the
one
first
was
one?
the second one was my favorite. I don't know. I think probably when I played it, it was like a couple of years ago, and the gameplay was kind of showing its age, so I just gave up.
No, I understand. If you played it recently, then yes, I would say yes. The gameplay comparatively to 2 and 3 does feel outdated. But at the end of this podcast, I'll give you a short little announcement, and I think you're gonna enjoy it. Let's see then. What other games do we have here? We talked about Halo, E-Day, Modern Warfare, Fable. Well, Minecraft Dungeons to Setsuna. Ooh, long. Oh, State of Decay 3. So again, you and I, we've played State of Decay. What are you most looking forward to in State of Decay 3? Like they barely announced anything, but what do you want State of Decay to have that 2 and 1 didn't have? Hello?
Yeah, I did not play the first two. Nutter's not here.
Wait,
I don't know where
wait,
he
you
is
didn't
at.
play?
I did not. I think actually I may have played the second one,
You played
but
the second one with me and Name, I
it was
remember.
probably so forgettable that I just didn't even I don't even remember.
Oh, really? Huh. Now, I did remember
Really.
we did play it when the second one got released for a bit. Me and the balloon head stuck around for it for longer than usual, and it was fun. But I guess the main issue for me was like it's just the world was a bit too open and felt sometimes empty. Like the
Yeah,
zombie threat didn't feel like it's always there. Like there were times that it was a bit too peaceful for me.
probably that's what it was.
Mm.
As like I said, I remember playing it, but it was like such a blur that it was so forgettable. Kind of like Back for Blood.
Yeah, I guess. All right. So I guess this is for more towards Nader because he's been dying to talk about this game. Spyro.
Pero, yes. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you watched the last one, whatever. Basically, I think it was a couple of streams ago. I said if Xbox will give me either Spyro or Crash, I will subscribe to the what's it called, the most
Xbox Game
expensive tier
Pass
of Game Pass.
Ultimate.
I said those words expecting absolutely nothing. But Toys for Bob have gifted me that opportunity. So, so
So you're in,
for
Nodder? That's it?
that's it. I mean, I have a PC. I don't have an Xbox.
I mean, yeah, you can just get the PC Game Pass.
Yeah, that's the thing. But no, the thing is like it was like, I'll just subscribe to like the most expensive tier ever, which is like I think well now it's like $23. It used to be $29.99. So
For
yeah,
1 month.
yeah. So you just
For
lose
one
around
month.
10 BD at best.
Uh,
That's what it gives you like the
still
spikes.
it's still cheaper than the promise that you made. Remember, you said if Deadpool makes a 10-second appearance in Wolverine, you will buy a PS5.
Yes, that was the thing, and thankfully they did
No
it.
celery.
Hey, no
Oh,
Deadpool, no Deadpool.
There
There
will
was
wait,
not
no
be a
wait.
Deadpool.
Deadpool, so I'm out of it.
Okay. Oh, I thought you meant like in the actual final game.
No, basically,
Oh,
so
no, they didn't show him in
about
the trailers.
Yeah,
no,
if
there was no
they would
Deadpool
have
in the trailer. What?
definitely showed him in the trailer, people going wow, but they did it, so I'm guessing he's never
Yeah,
gonna be there.
yeah. So getting back to Spyro, my favorite purple dragon. So Spyro is my personal favorite franchise from the PS1 era. Like, I think it's just because Crash was a bit too difficult for me. I could just barely finish it as a kid. Even then, I don't know how many times I actually 100%ed the game. But Spyro always felt way more manageable. And even if I die in the Spyro game, is because I was a dumb kid, not because the game is being over the top. So I'm really looking forward to this, especially after how many bad Spyro games have we had in a row at this point?
Oh come on, some of them weren't
I'm
that
trying.
bad. Like I'd say the Game Boy versions were but then there was like the
I'm not
360
talking Game Boy
games.
versions. The Game
Yeah,
Boy versions are fine for what they are. They have limitations. I cannot expect this, PS1 quality on the Game Boy.
I was gonna say the one that they
But
brought this thing. What's that kid from Harry Potter? Daniel Radcliffe to voice Spyro at one point in that those two Spyro games where all the dragons get shattered and he has to save those four dragon elders. Ah,
uh, my
you know which
dude,
one I'm talking.
I know what you're talking about, but it's not Harry Potter.
Oh, it was Elijah Wood, and for some
It
reason
was
Sparks was this thing.
was
Will
Cusco.
Smith. That was
No, no,
useless.
no. Sparks was David Spade, aka Cusco.
No. It was Will Smith. I'm sure. Hold on. Because I know that guy sounded like a black guy. Will Smith. It's Spyro.
David Spade voiced Spark the Dragonfly in The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning.
Really?
I I know my Spyro lore very well. I know some very weird stuff, but yeah. But what I was saying is that there is a bunch of some bad games in a row on the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and all that. Starting with Enter the Dragonfly, which was a broken mess. And then we had something called A Hero's Tale, which wasn't horrible. It just didn't reach the heights of the first Spyro trilogy. And then we had the whole Legend of Spyro trilogy, which I'm not going to talk about. It's become at this point turned into like a beat 'em up kind of thing, and it's not what I play Spyro for. Basically, to get back on it. Uh, I am really, really looking forward to the new Spyro game, Spyro 4, and I'm sure Toys of Bob will do well. Toys for Bob will do very well because they did an excellent job with the Reignited trilogy, and I think this is going to be a day one purchase for me, and I am not exaggerating.
Another. In Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon, Wayne
Hmm?
Bradley was the voice actor of Sparks.
Who the hell is Wade Bradley?
Some black guy, but still, see, I remember it was a black guy in one of the trailers I watched.
And Wade Bradley. Are you talking about Wayne Brady?
Brady, sorry, Brady. Ugh, ugh.
Uh, but yeah, no, it's not Will Smith.
Still a black guy. All right. So, um, let's see. What else do we have here? Hold on. Oh yes, Crazy Taxi remake. Okay, please send me. I know Nodder. We used to go to arcade and play that game a lot. What about you, Abed?
Yes.
Have you played Crazy Taxi when you were a kid?
Nope.
Never.
Nope.
Oh, you're joking.
I am not.
Oh my god. How are we friends?
Man, it's like saying, why have you played Pepsi Man? I actually have not played that either.
Bitfrost. Salari, I'm sure that was Will Smith because it sounded like a black guy.
In
That
Solari's
does make
mind,
sense.
every black guy sounds like Will Smith.
That is not true. It's just because Sparks looked like that fish from
Shark
Shark's,
Tale.
yeah, Shark Tale, and my brain just melded the two together. That's
Were you gonna say Undertale?
yes, I was. It's still a
Okay.
tale or fairy tale.
My favorite Undertale character is Will Smith.
Oh, this is a good one for a beta. Fallout 76 Infestation. Now, I know you are a bit of a big boy in Fallout 76. But like, how's the community? How's the reaction with the new game announcement? What's like the expectation of the new current expansion?
Honestly, man, this isn't something that adds to the game itself because there was a previous add-on that they had that added the state of Ohio, or I guess they just called it Ohio. But so this one doesn't add any new areas or any like new campaign missions, but like most Fallout, you know, add-ons or DLC updates, they add a couple of new game mechanics, maybe a couple of new enemies, maybe a couple of new missions, and then that's it. I think one thing holding Fallout 76 back is that the fact that there's no crossplay, because
Oh,
while you can play it by yourself, I think that this would probably be a lot better if you had friends.
no,
And
at the
because we
minimum
got
they should definitely add
I
Xbox
mean, they've
crossplay.
been talking about it. They've been talking about it for a while. Yeah, I mean, at the bare minimum, why can't you just have crossplay between, let's say, the PC version of it on Windows and the Xbox version of it? But
Unless the
yeah,
release dates were different, or they're all the same at the same time.
no, I think so. I think Fallout 76 was released at a point where crossplay still wasn't the standard amongst all large multiplayer games. Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, then
20, I
definitely
would
that's the
say
case.
it's funny because for all the crap that COD takes, it's actually the Modern Warfare 2019 that really ushered in the era of
Crossplay.
crossplay multiplayer. That was the real one, and pretty much every big multiplayer game that came afterwards was all crossplay. So, I'll give them credit for that. But look, it's been 8 years since Fallout 76 was released. They still haven't added crossplay. I don't know if they're ever going to be able to do it because God knows what they'll break before they add anything of that like.
Oof. Yeah, that's true. I do wish like they would try maybe to, and maybe we could get into it. But here's something that Nada really enjoyed: Sea of Thieves Custom C's. I remember the thing is like me and Anna we tried playing. I'm not sure if you saw this thing, but me and Anna tried to play a Sea of Thieves playthrough. Like we tried to finish the Monkey Island adventure, but like the second part of the campaign was a drag. We hated it. Like the adventure with Captain Jack Sparrow, this in Sea of Thieves was really fun when I played with you. But when I tried to play the other adventure with Nader, it didn't just drag on, it just killed the game for us. And now they're bringing in custom Cs, which is like, as always, whenever developers, and this is me saying like the game's dying, that's it. Whenever developers like they want to move on to another big project, they just go like, you know what? After 20 updates, do whatever the hell you want, and we're out of here. You make your own adventure. Bye bye. Ta ta. Hmm. What about you, bro? Like, I haven't seen you on Sea of Thieves in ages.
And the game doesn't exist anymore, dude.
I told you.
Unfortunately, so Sea of Thieves came out at around the same time Fallout 76 did, and like many games of its era,
Incomplete
I
mess.
think the initial release where there was pretty much nothing to do, pretty much killed like any hype I had for it and or anything like that. So for example, all the campaign stuff that they added like 2, 3, 4 years later.
Yes.
All the other things they added, again, it's just all of the cool. They got the Megalodon, they had the Kraken, all this stuff. It just comes after, dude. At some point in
No,
time,
the Megalodon and the Kraken came at the start of the game, but they're just like very janky boss fights. They're just boring. It was
I
the
don't remember
Bone
them being at
Megalodon
the.
and the Ghost Ship boss fight that came later on.
Man, I don't remember, dude. I'm pretty sure the Kraken wasn't there at release.
Then I guess it was only the Megalodon. Because the Megalodon, there was one boss
I'm
fight.
pretty sure the Megalodon was not there at release either. I would have known. Like I usually
Because I
don't
remember
complain
fighting in the
about.
beta. I remember we played the beta. We fought it once, and that's it. Then its spawn rate was so rare and random, you barely saw it.
So they were actually first introduced um around a year after release.
Really?
And yes, they were released 1 year after after Sea of Thieves
Then what
was
the hell
released.
was the first year of this thing? Because
So
I do.
I think what it was, so it was actually time limited encounter. So
Oh,
it was not even permanent. It would just be like in the game for like a couple of minutes or something, and then it would just like get lost, you know. Now, when it actually became a permanent part of the game, that was around 2 years later.
that's just. Yeah, but I do remember when we were playing on the Xbox One, I remember telling all the boys, do not get Sea of Thieves. It is exactly like the, what you call it? Beta. It's empty. If you remember, I told everyone there. But they ignored me. They went and bought the game, wasted double the money, and then 2 years later, you and we got it for half the price.
I actually just got it from Game Pass, dude. It was Game Pass day
Oh.
one.
No, well, yeah, the back end. But it's like I remember I went and bought the physical CD for like a quarter of the price
Oh,
at
you
that
bought
point.
the physical
Yeah.
CD. Interesting.
hmm Speaking of CDs, now this is the announcement I want to tell you. Remember I lost all the CDs in a specific event of my
Yes.
Xbox 360?
Yes.
I got them all back.
Thank God.
Though they're not
So-
my CDs, a friend of mine wanted to get rid of all of his 360 CDs. And I'm like, I want to see, before you do that, I want to see what you have. He's like, yeah, sure. I went over to his place today. He had like Halo 1, not Halo 1, sorry. Halo 3, Reach, Gears 1, 2, 3, like everything that like it's like which I lost in that event. I was like, I just got them back, but from him. I was like, you know what? I'm taking all of this. Everything is just I'm taking it back. Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one, I'm getting that.
And thank God you got an Xbox One from one of our mutual friends, right?
Yes.
And this mutual friend may or may not have given away his Xbox Series X to someone. He may or may not have. And he may or may not be coping and seething about the fact that he's gonna have to buy an Xbox in order to play E-Day.
That is true. I actually talked to him about it. He is a bit annoyed.
Oh, trust me. Oh, he's annoyed now. Bro, get ready when the game is released and he sees how insane Horde Siege is with the 12 players.
Are we all like gonna add him in a group and we're just gonna send them pictures, or just like, hey, guys, we're
Dude,
having
no,
fun?
no. You need to no. Now everything I'm gonna send him has to be Gears E-Day related. No other memes. Like can I send him? It has to be E-Day related. Anything has to be E-Day related.
So it's similar to what I've been doing to this thing, Amir, and the WhatsApp. The Instagram group. Just Gears related content, but 10 times amplified.
I was gonna say if you were gonna say something about Marvel Rivals related content.
No. It's this thing. Like
that's
last week. All I've been saying about Gears stuff.
That's true, but most of the time before that, it was just messing with Amir about Marvel Rivals stuff.
Yes. Let's see. This is something I wanted to mention. Renaissance, a Plague Tales something. Renaissance, a Plague Tale story. Yes. So last week we talked about God of War, Laufe, and how people's reaction was very negative towards it. And I remember telling.
Hang on. Was it? I think we discussed like it was mostly positive, but the negative reactions were overblown and stupid.
Yes. But still, I was gonna make up this point where, like, I think maybe if they called it Laufe, a God of War story, something similar to Renaissance Plague Tale story, because it's using a different character, it's already you're playing as the main character as you did before. Maybe it would be like less of a backlash than what some people were saying. Let's see then. Persona 6. Oh, well, this was absolutely unexpected, honestly, when I saw it. Persona 6 teaser trailer. Like, usually Xbox wasn't big on Japanese games, but ever since Game Pass and ever since their partnership with Atlas, they've just been churning out Persona games with them. Like, not with them, but like they've been getting exclusive announcements for Persona games, which is also amazing. And a personal favorite of mine, Age of Empires 4 announced Raiders of the North, which is a new campaign, and new civilizations. Then there is another game called Vivarum, which is like a Studio Ghibli-esque animated game. We got Bad Magpie, Persona 4 Revival, Doom: The Dark Ages DLC. Let's see then. Clockwork. What is this thing? Revolution? And Minecraft Dungeons, which are his favorites.
That's the other one. That's the exclusive that they're gonna have in 2027.
Clockwork.
But to be honest, man, I think if they're gonna make anything exclusive to Xbox, just keep the main 4 exclusive. So Gears already, confirmed. Halo should be exclusive. Period. End of story. No discussion. We'll see how Fable does, how Fable sells on PlayStation, and if the cost and the port was worth it, because like Gears of War Reloaded which was the first Gears game, first and only Gears game on PlayStation, sold like under 700,000, which was nothing, especially considering the fact that it was only $40. It wasn't even a $70 game, full price game, and for that thing to sell as bad as it did was not good. So I'm interested to see what they do with Fable, the next Fable game.
I really
Xbox.
I really want Fable to do well because I do really enjoy
and
it.
Then,
but it's not from Line Interactive.
I want Fable to do well, but I don't want Fable to do well enough for it to keep being ported to PlayStation.
Fair enough.
And then I would like, even though I think this is entirely unlikely, Horizon and every subsequent game to be exclusive, or at the bare minimum, if they make Horizon like a timed exclusive of up to like 3 years, because I mean, look at Horizon 5, right? I think these four have to be your exclusives. Anything else, I don't care. Oh, maybe Fallout and Elder Scrolls can be timed exclusives as well.
Really?
I
I'm not
think
sure.
that's probably what they're gonna do with the next Fallout game and Elder Scrolls. Because I
Maybe.
mean, I think timed exclusive is good enough for those, but for the other four, like I mentioned, those I would like, other than
I agree with
Horizon,
you.
those gotta
Like
be full.
Halo, Gears, Forza, and what was the last one you mentioned?
Fable.
Fable. Yes. So I believe these four should be Xbox exclusives. The rest is debatable. So
But I think
he's
timed
go on.
exclusive is fine.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The game Clockwork Revolution honestly reminds me a lot from BioShock. It looks really good.
Yeah, we'll see about that. That was the other like I mentioned, the other exclusive game
Yeah.
that's coming in 2027.
In Exile Entertainment, what games have they made? Wasteland 3, Bard's Tale, Wasteland, and Torment. Okay. Actually, their games are on discount, so whoever's interested can get them. But this is their first time they're making like a game that's first person, because most of the games aren't really first person. Interesting. Okay, okay. They're risking it because it's out of their box. Well, other than that, let's see. We've talked about almost everything there is. We tried to put everything within like a small listing. Brother, did you gloss over two major persona elements? I did not. I did not. Look, it's just Persona 6. As I love the Shin Megami Tensei Persona games. I also love all Shin Megami Tensei games. But the issue is, like, there is barely anything talked about in Persona 6. And I've already played Persona 4. And I've talked to you about a lot of Persona 4 and how to get all the endings, etc. It's just Persona 4 Revival is just a remake of a PS Vita game. Oh, I wish PS Vita would come back. But yeah, other than that, we've also talked about a good amount of games and, well, Obeide, Natur, what are your final thoughts before we end the show?
My final thoughts. I cannot wait for the Purple Dragon next year. Plus, some good games coming out this year as well. I think this couple of weeks has been amazing for gaming. Honestly, we have so
Definitely,
many
definitely.
great games.
Yeah, talking about some of the Xbox stuff was really, really cool. Gave some of my thoughts, trolled some people that gave away their Xbox. Oh, Celery,
Yes.
we're going through the Gears of War campaign, and you
Again?
got Gears 3 now, right?
Yes, I do.
So you got an Xbox One, right?
Well, I already this thing had Gears 3 in my what you call it in my account. Remember when they're giving away all the Gears game for free?
Oh, right, right.
Yeah,
By
so I
any
already had
chance,
that. Right.
do you also have Judgment?
Judgment. I'll have to check on that.
That was part of the. That
If
must
it
have
was
been.
part
That
of it,
was
then yeah, I
also.
definitely do have it.
Okay, because I'm gonna see if we're gonna try to play through that one as well, because
You
that's
know,
technically a
Judgment's the
prequel.
only Gears I've never played.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm actually surprised. I've never played Gears of War Judgment. That. Why haven't I played that game? Huh.
We didn't. Because I remember when it was first released, we didn't really. We were not really that excited about it.
I
think
do
it was because
remember.
it was the
Yeah.
first and only. It was the first and only Gears game without Marcus.
And Dom, because I remember I would always pick Dom in the campaigns.
I mean, Dom wasn't in Gears 4 and Gears 5, but it's like
Yeah,
having
I'm
a
saying.
Halo
Well,
game. Oh,
that's the
maybe
thing.
maybe not.
Because
I don't
starting
know.
from Gears 2 and 3, I would always be Dom, and Gears 1 when I'd play with Name. But other than that, let me see.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Yeah,
see if we can try to
Judgment's
get
like the thing
some.
we never got a chance to play together proper. Let's see. Then 3 and then 4. Sorry, 4 and 5 were just 3 players, which I found it very annoying. Yeah, I don't understand why they moved away from like the 4-player thing they had.
Well, luckily, it's back.
It's back, baby. Yeah, I gotta run Gears of War. What do you call it? 5 on my PC to see how well it runs, because it's gonna be almost the same graphics. I think
Yeah, it should be.
it should be. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I could just check on this thing. Steam. It should be on Steam. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me check. Gears of War ED. There it is. Let me see the requirements. Wait, there's pre-order items. You get. Who the hell is that? Oh, that is that. Oh, yeah, it's Dom. Oh, he looks younger here. In the premium edition, you get the. Oh, nice skins. But I don't care about the skins anyway. Alright, requirements for this is 3060 Ti and 5600 AMD Ryzen 5. Okay, I already meet all those requirements. Way above. 130 GB? What the fuck?
What's 130 GB?
The game size.
Oh, hopefully they allow you to pick and choose what to download.
Okay, I hope that, because just. Yeah, what
I'm assuming
the hell?
campaign
That is big.
That's what they did. That's what they did for Gears 5.
How much
You
was
could
Gears
pick
5?
and choose what to download.
Let me check
I mean,
Gears
the
5.
entire thing was about 100 gigabytes or so. But on the Xbox, you could choose if you wanted to download the campaign, multiplayer, or Horde.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Gears 5 was 80 GB.
The entire thing?
Yeah.
I remember the campaign being like around 20 or 30 gigs in of itself, and that's not like.
And then the rest.
Seeing E-Day and how big it is and how like detailed 4K upscaled this and that, I'm assuming that's going to be like 40 gigs minimum. Oh, they also said that it's going to be the longest Gears campaign ever.
Okay, see, that would make sense.
14 hours.
I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of that game. Oh my god, that's Ty. Ty's back from the dead. Well, he's still not dead, but still. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Gears 2 for me was much darker. Because, spoiler alert. Actually, fuck you, there ain't no spoilers for this game. Ty's, it's the first time you actually see like a character shotgun themselves in the face after like torture. And then of course you see Dom's wife Maria and what she's been through. Like for me it was a very depressing and dark game compared to 1. Because 1 did, like, you've seen deaths and all, like General Ram killing your allies and everything. But 2 really pushed the grim dark.
Yeah, and so with them going back to this tone, I am extremely excited.
Exactly. You bring back the
I
men.
do hope, but the problem is that I hope that because Gears 5 ended on a cliffhanger, yeah, and I'm hoping that they don't because I can see a scenario where they make an E-Day 2 or something, and then they just don't make a sequel to Gears 5 for a while.
Because the thing is, like, what the stupid thing they did with Gears 5 is who dies at the very end.
I think, by the way, I
know what you're gonna say. Technically, JD survives, and I forgot the black dude's name.
Dell. I think
Dell dies.
Dell's death is considered canon, I believe.
But that's very stupid. Why would you do that?
Now, why they even gave us that choice in the beginning, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why would you give us this option if the other thing was canon? But it also doesn't make sense for what's her name? What's the protagonist's
Kate?
name in
Kate?
Kate, yes. It doesn't make sense for Kate after Dell was helping her all throughout the entire thing and they grew closer and everything else, and how JD became like more of a cog dude. Like, it just didn't make sense if that choice was for her canon. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, but I can also see a scenario where they do like a Mass Effect thing.
Ah, your choices carry over.
Yep.
But then again, thing about Mass Effect is the game was built on that premise from the get-go, including
That's
Dragon
true.
Age. But Gears has never had that premise, and it's just I don't know how they're gonna pull it off.
Yeah, it
I just
kind of
hope that
came
they
out of
just
nowhere,
stick like
honestly.
JD survives, end of subject, and that's it. Like just stick to that and finish. But I also don't mind them exploring more E-Day stuff.
Yeah, but we're gonna wait 20 years for a sequel?
We waited 20 years for a prequel.
I mean, Judgment is a prequel if you knew that.
Yeah, it is. But a proper prequel, like E-Day, Emergence Day.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
then again, you never know. Maybe we might get a prequel to E-Day, which is the war that was happening. The coalition
I
versus
could
that
see a scenario
rebels.
where they can release DLC for it.
Yeah. Like how Marcus is just got Vietnam and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Dom! No! Dom! Oh, that's right. Dom's brother dies in that war.
Yeah, Carlos, thank God
Carlos, yeah.
they didn't make the campaign 3 players.
Oh, imagine.
Honestly, dude, I am kind of shocked that they made it 4 players given
Thank
all of the
God.
trailers and
Thank
everything.
God. Like it was a selling point for it. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, 4 players is back. And it was like, yeah. I'm like, yes, this is what we're waiting for. We don't want that one poor fucking friend to be left out.
Exactly.
Uh, but I guess we could end it on a high note over here, where we're also really looking forward to all of these game releases. It's almost 10 o'clock here, and we got work tomorrow. So not as really excited for Spyro. I'm excited for the Persona. I'm actually excited for almost everything. Everything looks good, and you're also excited for the return of Xbox itself. So yeah, that's actually. I would like to thank the viewers for joining us once again. Um, and maybe next week we'll actually do a live series, and on top of that, we'll also be working on secondary series where we'll be talking about other things in the gaming industry. Also, there's a special episode coming where we'll be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! With a special guest. Albeda, you can always join if you want to.
Man,
Um,
don't. I'd rather
no.
not have
You'd rather, because of
my.
how the meta has changed.
I would rather not have my blood boil.
Fair enough, fair enough. So the upcoming specials are, and sequence will be about the death of Destiny,
You want
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Destiny 3?
Yeah, so we'll be getting a guest who's been a long-time Destiny fan, and they'll be talking about Destiny and how the death of this game is gonna like really just really got to them on a bad edge. So I'll be bringing them on so they could vent about it. Then Nader will be Nader, and he'll be trying to get a special guest about the current state of the gaming journalists and how they're affecting the industry, and are they
You don't need
relevant?
a hang on. You don't need a special guest. I am a journalist.
That's true. That's true. But you said you might get someone else with us. Might,
Might.
the big word. Let's see. And let me see. Oh yeah, and there's a Warhammer 40k special also coming for this 11th edition. So yeah, I'd like to. I hope you guys tune in for those upcoming specials. And thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Bitfrost, for always being here with us. And yeah, I wish everyone a lovely good night and have a wonderful day. Ta ta.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ending in 3, 2, 1.